Hey everyone, it's Ravings and Cravings. Ruth Hartunian Allenbaugh here. Happy to be with you in person on the radio. I am joined today in the studio with Kimberly and Sean McVarish from, go ahead and say it.
Max Wood-Fired Barbecue.
Woohoo! I should have done a drum roll. Okay, so for people who can't see what I'm seeing, I see Arthur in the office licking his fingers because he just had a taste of some of your barbecue. We are going to have a taste of your barbecue. We're going to talk about all things barbecue, but you do more than barbecue. So tell us some of the offerings that you have from your food truck, right?
Yes.
So you're mobile. Tell us where you're going to be, how we can find you, and what's on the menu.
So we are full-time vendors at the Coventry Farmers Market this year.
Full-time. It's hard to get that.
It is.
Hard,
Yep.
yeah.
We've been part-time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
We were there part-time a couple years, and then we basically shot our shot and got in there full-time.
Congratulations.
So we'll be there every Sunday, Nathan Hale Homestead from 10 to 1, minus a select couple dates because we have other things going on, like caterers and stuff like that. So
Next weekend we won't be there.
yeah, so check our website because it has all of our scheduled events.
So what's the website name?
It's Max Wood-Fired Barbecue.
Do you need the apostrophe in there, or does it not matter?
It pretty much shows up when you put it in
It shows
Google.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or check our Facebook page because we're very up to date on that. So
Yes.
Okay. And tell us some of the things that you have to offer from your truck.
So,
So today we brought some brisket that we smoked for. Went about 20 hours.
You guys, it is a sight to behold. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm seeing. Actually, let me. Can you take the pickled onions off of there? And I'm gonna take the tray and I'm gonna hold it up because when this goes on YouTube, then people will be able to see it. But I'm gonna turn it around. So tell me what's on here. I'll point to what it is. So this was.
That's a brisket.
Can you see it, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. And hi, Matt. Nice to see you. Okay, that's a brisket.
Yep. And then we've got some burn ends over
ends
here.
here.
Yep. And then this is
this is especially made for Ruth.
So excited.
We know she has a soft spot for figs in her heart, so this is Ruth's Figgy Piggy. So it's
Love
a
it.
Hawaiian roll with maple pork belly and fig spread with honey goat cheese.
I think that's going to be your new bestseller. Seriously, what a great comment! You got the tangy, you got the smooth, you got
the savory, the
and
smoky.
the Hawaiian roll really just like
Yeah.
takes
Ties
it to
it
another
together.
Perfect
level.
little
Yeah.
bite. Yes.
And then we have
That is our Yankee buttermilk cornbread, so a little on the sweeter side with a whipped honey butter on the side.
honey butter.
Yes.
Guys, I wish you could see what I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, and sauces?
Yes, we have 3 sauces. They're all made from scratch. Our fan favorite tends to be the Kansas City Sweet and Smoky. Then we have the liquid gold mustard base, little sweet, little tangy, little hint of heat. And then our Carolina spicy vinegar, which is spicy. It's got cayenne, red pepper flakes.
Why did you decide to do barbecue? Like I'm ready, I'm dying to dive in, but I'm going to restrain myself. What possessed you to think of going into doing a barbecue truck type of business? What was it? What's inspiring? Right?
Well, we grew up with families that make things from scratch. You're hanging out in the kitchen, so we learned a lot of those basics from the family.
Nice.
And then in his teenage years,
Yeah, we got my dad like one of the little Cabela's bullet smokers. So we started messing around with that when we were in high school, and we were always cooking up ribs and trying out different stuff. And then when Kimberly and I got together, I kind of got obsessed with making barbecue again, and it's just steamrolled into a successful food truck.
we always had thoughts of doing this. COVID came and we forewent our big wedding and invested that money we had saved for our wedding into starting the food truck. So it was part of our 5-year plan. We just bumped it up many more years.
Yes.
Get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Wow, you made some sacrifices, didn't you?
Yeah.
For
we
sure.
we felt it in our heart and our gut that this was something worthwhile to pursue, and it hasn't failed us yet.
Yeah.
So
And we forgot to mention the
smoked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think can people see that on
Yes.
YouTube? So it's okay. We don't need to lift it. It's in a cast iron skillet. Was that a 12-inch?
This is a 10.
That's a 10.
Yep.
So it's full to the brim, and then it has like a topping of what on it?
It is a seasoned panko bread crust with pecorino romano sprinkled on top, and then there's underneath that is another layer of some of the shredded smoked Gouda, smoked Gruyere, and sharp white cheddar.
You know, I just think you have to use more than one cheese for mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to try that too.
We have 4 different kinds in there.
Yeah,
so.
4.
It's very heavy on the cheese.
Yes.
And it's low-cal, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. All of this
fat.
is low-cal, yeah, for sure.
Low fat, low cal, low everything. What are some of the other things that you have on your menu besides what you so graciously brought in here? Because you guys in Radioland, you got to know that in order to transport food, it's a big project because they have this big hunkin', what is that thermal thing called?
Oh, the Cambro.
Cambro.
Yeah.
You have that, and then you have to make sure you're transporting it properly.
Yes.
And
Food
so
safe.
you went through a lot of trouble to do this. So I really appreciate it. So besides what you brought today, what are some of the other things you have to offer?
Well, we do some street tacos on our food truck. So you get your choice of meat topped with some queso fresco. We have our house-made pickled red onions here. We also do other pickled veggies like carrots and red cabbage. We do a Tex-Mex street corn, which is very popular as well. So that is like an elote type sauce that we make, and it's off the cob, and again sprinkled with some queso fresco and pickled red onions. We have the option to do sandwiches. We have grilled cheese. We recently did Hop
You
Fest.
do grilled cheese too?
Yeah, pulled pork grilled cheese,
cheese.
Texas toast.
Yeah. Yeah, so we also do pulled pork, smoked pulled chicken.
Yep.
Elote. I mean, you got all the good stuff all in one place.
Yeah. We like to have a
I didn't
variety.
know you had elote even. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got that, and then the pork and pit beans.
Oh, yes. We have a slow simmered beans. It's pinto beans with our Kansas City sweet and smoky sauce. And then we pretty much have equal meat to bean ratio of the pulled pork in there.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, so
usually
it's
it's
pretty
like,
hefty.
where's the meat? And
No.
there's 1,000 beans.
It's more, where's the beans?
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
So tell me, do you have a favorite on the truck that you like? Do you have a go-to, or at the end of the day, maybe you don't want barbecue, maybe you want something else?
Yeah. For me, it's the brisket.
Yeah, the star of the
Yeah.
show.
So that's this right
in the
here.
middle.
right?
Yeah,
And that's our most popular item. So there's usually none left for us at the end.
Yeah. We usually sell out of brisket and burnt ends, usually with an hour or so to go in an average food truck day at Coventry.
I tried the burnt end before we came in here, so it was a little it was kind of tangy, and the meat is very tender, which is really nice because like who wants to chew on a piece of leather,
Right.
right? But I was really mistaken. I thought there was like some kind of vinegary something in there, but there isn't.
Well, the burnt ends, there is a little bit of a tang in there in the Kansas City sauce. There's white and apple cider vinegar.
That's what it is.
What it
then.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah.
the brisket is it's just salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then cooked on oak wood for 18 to 20 hours.
So like, do you sleep or do you have
No.
to stay awake during the
Yeah.
whole process?
Yeah,
Like, how does that work?
I'm good at 30-minute cat naps in a chair.
30 minutes. Just make sure you don't put the cat in the cooker.
No.
Because you're so tired.
Whoops. New special today.
Yeah.
We won't say what it is.
No.
Yeah. Mystery meat.
So aside from making all this great food, and I am going to start tasting it, but I'm trying to, be polite. There's being not polite is underrated, right? But what do you do in the day? What's your daytime job? Do you have daytime jobs besides making this stuff?
So I work for Connecticut Natural Gas as a damage prevention specialist. So when the construction, like the CBYD, like when a company calls in, they're going to be digging here, we go and mark the gas line so that people don't hit them for public safety.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So you're a DPS. Is that what it is? A damage?
Oh, damage prevention specialist.
Is that what it?
I've never heard the DPS, but I'm going to go with that now.
And so that's what you do by day when you're not smoking meat or creating food.
Yeah. So then usually we typically try to do Sunday events because you're talking about a 20-hour smoke for your brisket. So the Coventry market works out perfect for us because start smoking meats Saturday morning and finish before the market and keep everything hot and roll over there and try to sell out.
Yeah. And I dental hygienist, but slowly dipping my toes more into the barbecues. It's now that this is getting a lot busier, I'm doing less hygiene and a lot more barbecue, which this is my passion. Absolutely love it.
So you love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's a labor of love for sure, but
Absolutely.
worth every minute.
So I just want to dig a little deeper here and say, well, why is it such a passion? What is it that like makes you, you're so tired, but then you start doing the thing you love, and then all of a sudden you start coming to life again, right?
Yeah, you get your second
what
wind.
happens?
Second
How
or
does
third
that
wind.
happen?
It is honestly, I think the reaction of the customers.
Yeah.
They will come back after they've enjoyed their meal, and the compliments that we receive is, I mean, that's where it gets you. And that's where it matters. And it's tough to find good barbecue up in the Northeast. So
We're not really known for barbecue.
No, we're not.
So yeah, we like to do our own little spin on our
Yeah.
our favorites and how we like to eat, and share that with everybody else.
Yeah, took the best from all around the world, all around the country, and we tried to feature them on our menu.
Yep.
So talk about the sauces. Are they things that you have created? Did you find them somewhere? How does that work?
Yeah, Kimberly made all the recipes from scratch.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Trial and error. The Kansas City, that's paying homage to Kansas City. They love their sweet and smoky. It's kind of like you're playing Baby Ray's, but our own version. The liquid gold, the mustard, that's really great with like pork and chicken. And that is yellow mustard base, but like I said, it's got a little honey in there. It's got a little hot sauce. And down in the Carolinas, where they're known for their pork, they love their vinegar-based things. So we had to, of course, feature something like that for apple cider vinegar steeped in all the hot stuff.
Yep.
So, and that's great on everything.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your people from the Carolinas that are like, "Oh, you do a vinegar sauce," and then we're like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,"
they're
and they're
excited.
like, "Oh, it's so good." So
The Kansas City one is. I was just tasting it. Is there a little paprika in there?
absolutely.
It's tiny bit. Mostly
Tiny.
chili powder, cumin, salt, pepper.
What a nice combo. Something sweet.
Yeah,
Yep. Some
A little
ketchup.
sassy.
Got
Yeah.
some vinegar in there. You
Yeah.
get a little kick. Yeah.
yeah.
I would love that mix with mayonnaise.
Oh. Yeah. So we haven't done like an Alabama white sauce. We could maybe do our own little play. on
You
something
could
like
you
that.
could slather some of that mayo on the fig thing here. I think that could
Hey, we're taking notes.
take notes.
For sure.
And I'm tasting stuff. So
Yeah.
and this one was called the yellow one is called what?
That's our liquid gold mustard.
I would put that on my deviled eggs. You don't sell your sauces by the jar yet, do you?
Not
Not yet.
Because I said yeah, I did say yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think maybe someday? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that would be awesome in potato salad or anything that has like needs a little bit of oomph, a little more flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
It's not too hot, not too spicy.
yeah. So we're members at Click Community Kitchen.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to
Yeah,
Click.
shout out to Click.
Hi, Denise.
So we've been going back and forth with those guys on how to kind of figure out the best way to go about making it so that we can sell to the public.
Yep.
So
You could bottle stuff there, right? I think
yeah, they
Yeah.
have
because you have people who sell bottled things.
yeah.
Yep. Like
Yeah.
Doug, the hot sauce guy.
Yeah,
The
the
dragon lips.
dragon's
Yep.
blood. Yeah, we actually use his hot sauce in the Kansas City.
Yes.
Do you really?
Yep.
Oh, so I mean, it's not as hot as it could be. So.
Right. Yeah. It's sweet and
That's
smoky.
nice.
So we
Yeah.
So we use his hot sauce, and at the as the season rolls on, we try to feature something from different vendors, different farmers. Try to keep it local. Try to feature their stuff.
Yeah. The vinegary base one reminds me of a Filipino kind of meat called adobo,
Okay.
and it has that vinegary kind of thing. It preserves the meat. I really like your barbecue sauce though. That was really good. And then you have the pickled onions here.
Yep.
Right. And you made these,
Yes.
but you also pickled something else, right?
Yes. We do carrots and then a red cabbage. That's got a little bit of garlic in there. So, and we use a sherry wine vinegar for that. So,
Man, I could just eat this up.
oh, yeah. Nice palate cleanser.
Who does that, right?
Yeah.
I'd like a pickled onion sandwich made with Kimberly's pickled onions.
You want it? We'll make it for you.
I mean, it's wonderful, but I'm gonna try the one with the fig thing because
Yes.
you worked hard for that, and I will try the other things too. But I just have to try this. Matt, you want to try one?
I'm all good for right now.
Is that a little scary like combo for you?
A little bit.
Okay, that's okay. That's good. No judgment. No judgment, because everybody likes something different.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want to try a piece of brisket though?
Yes.
Yeah. I knew that. I knew that I could find something. So, is there a paper towel or something? Oh, you got tissues over there.
Yeah.
Let me throw something at you. No, we shouldn't eat alone because it's impolite to do that. So, do you guys want to grab something here? I mean, I know you brought it, but
I'm
still.
starving, so absolutely.
Okay, so like, why don't you just grab something off of that tray here? I'm gonna do this thing. So, what did you call this?
Ruth's Figgy Piggy. Yeah, so a little goat cheese on there.
Yeah.
Creamy. The crunch from the figs. Those are Mission figs, right? The ones with the little tiny crunchy seeds
Little
on the inside.
Seeds, yep.
Yep. Those are like, that's a nod to my Middle Eastern heritage. That was perfect. I would pay for this. I would pay for eating this, definitely.
Great feedback.
That's what we want to hear.
Yep.
Okay, so if the radio audience just wants, Matt, are we done yet? Because then,
We still have 7 minutes.
really?
Yeah.
But I want to eat.
This is good. This
Yeah.
is real good.
Thank you very much.
Isn't that awesome? You guys, are you going to grab something here?
Yeah.
Let me grab a
Cur-
tissue.
Currently stuffing my face.
And I
Do some burn ends.
like the sweet, and I like the sticky. All the different kinds of things that are happening at the same time. But it's still like, I know what I'm eating. It's not like, what is this in my mouth? I'm not sure what it is. So, do you have plans for your future? What's your plan? Do you have plans?
Well, we love the mobility of a food truck, but we have been getting a lot of questions. Where's our location? Where's our restaurant?
brick and mortar?
So if the opportunity presents itself and it feels right in the gut, we're willing to entertain some ideas. But we're thinking keeping it a little bit more seasonal, a little bit more to-go style if we do go that route.
Yeah.
It's a little tougher to man a smoker when it's, negative 20 degrees outside in the winter up here. So, but that's his job.
Throw him outside.
Get out there.
You gotta go outside now. Yeah, but maybe if you hire other people to do that part.
Yeah. We're getting to that point. Yeah, we're kind of bursting at the seams here.
So right now it's just the two of you, right?
Yes, and then we have two helpers that, when we have our food truck, you will see Caitlin, who takes your orders. She's very sweet. Shout out to Caitlin and Ricky, her husband. They are front of house crew. So they make sure all your orders are right, answers all your questions. And you have Sean at the smoker that cuts the brisket to order at our food truck events. And then I'm in the truck putting everything together as well. So it's a great, well-oiled machine, and it's great to work with your friends.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, shout out to Caitlin and Ricky, because we couldn't do it without those
Yeah,
guys. They are
they
so
work
great,
hard.
front of house. Caitlin's so personable, and Ricky is very goal-oriented, and he gets after it.
Yeah,
So.
fine details. Yep.
So do you haul all your equipment, even the smokers and everything, wherever you go? So like for the Coventry,
Yep.
Oh, yes.
you're going to be there like the day before kind of thing? Or?
Oh, we arrive the morning of 8 a.m.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we get there as early as they'll allow us, pretty much. And it's almost a 2-hour setup and breakdown every
Wow.
event. So, but it's elaborate. We want it to look good. Make it appealing to the eye as
Yep.
well. We get the smoker going, so it's
Yeah.
appealing to the nose, and try to draw you in to try some of our food.
Yeah, we also do mimosas at the market. So we kicked off yesterday.
Yeah,
Mimosas too.
Yeah.
Will it ever end? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, so many great ideas. And it's, people, I think people enjoy a culinary adventure, It's cheaper than a vacation. And, I'm not against vacations, but I will always be a fan of local stuff because you guys you're local and you're here, and people should try all kinds of things, and I think it's
So good.
variety is the spice of life too. Okay, so you already started eating the macaroni and
I'm
cheese.
sorry, I couldn't wait.
Do you want? I'm gonna get a cup or something to put something in. Do you want to try it? Well,
I'm
I'm
good, yes.
So I'm gonna.
I want to save it for you guys.
I'm gonna snag some of the macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna give you a fork full.
I'll wait till the show's over. We got a couple minutes left.
All right, okay. I just want to try all the cheesy things too.
Looks good.
Thanks, Matt.
What else is crunchy besides the panko in there?
The crispy cheese.
The Parmesan on top.
Yeah, well, because you have the pasta with the cheese sauce, and then I do a thicker layer of the shredded cheese on top of that, and then the breadcrumbs. So you get a little combo playing with each other.
People can't hear me chewing, can they?
Only a little bit.
I should go further away from the microphone. Okay. All right, I'll try to have better manners here. I'm going to just taste the honey butter, too. Mm-hmm. So honey butter made with...
That is salted sweet cream butter and local honey. So
local honey.
Yeah.
I love honey butter. It just makes everything happier.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know? If it's just regular butter, it's like, oh, regular butter.
Yeah.
Butter.
But up north, people like their sweet cornbread, and figured do our own little sweet butter to go with it. So
nice and moist cornbread, kind of dense, not too dense, and it's a good sized wedge. So this is a meal. I don't know, which one should I try next?
I don't think you've had the burn ends here.
I snitched that out there.
Oh yeah.
I think when you weren't looking. Kind of like Arthur, who's just had his hands in everything.
He's back.
He's back.
Speak of the devil. Great product.
Thank you
Excellent
very much.
food. You said your schedule is on Facebook?
Yep, it's on our Facebook page. It's on our website. So give us a follow on Facebook and keep up with our events. We're always showing stuff when we're cooking and different ideas that we have, and we're always open for suggestions. Or we do a lot of catering on the side, and we do weddings. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
And what about people who are on like certain special diets? So like, do the sauces have gluten in them? Are they?
Nope.
Yep, all our sauces are gluten-free. All our meats are gluten-free.
Okay.
On our truck, we do like a salt-crusted fingerling potatoes. So there
that.
are
Oh,
options
we forgot
if you're
to say that before.
Yes, I know.
Oh, it's all coming back now. It's all coming back. Now that we're almost done, right?
We had a long weekend. Opening day of the Coventry Market was yesterday. So
Did you sell out?
absolutely.
Well, we sold out of everything. We had to put stuff away to bring here so that we made sure we
Had
had food
something for
left
you.
when we showed up. So we didn't show up empty-handed.
What, you're feeding vultures or
Yeah, we went through 6 briskets yesterday, 4 pork butts.
6.
6 pork butts.
6 pork butts,
Wow.
30 pounds of burn ends, 20 pounds of chicken, maybe 15 or 18 pounds of pork belly.
2 huge pans of mac and cheese. People love the mac and cheese and the brisket. Yeah,
So you sold out? Did you have to leave early or?
No, actually, we were there an hour after it ended because we
a
wanted
line?
to satisfy the line of all the people. So you
Ah,
can't wait that long
that was
and
kind
leave
of you.
empty-handed.
That was kind of you to stick around. So I guess people have found you.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a pretty good following at Coventry. We have at least 10 or 20 of the same people that show up almost every time we're there just to come and see us and have
Probably
a chat and eat some food.
Probably on a first name basis.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of them, yeah.
So how long have you guys been around as far as doing the?
4 years.
Yeah, the food truck. We've been. This is our 4th year with it. So.
This is the 4th year.
Yep. We're just hitting our stride.
So what was challenging at the beginning?
Troubleshooting everything, trial and error. Everything that could go wrong would go wrong, but you have to adapt, pivot, and keep it moving. And so we've learned a lot in a short period of time, but we're both resilient and persevere and learn. Every time we cook, we learn something new.
Yeah.
Well, and you got to try all those sauces. You got to try different things, right?
Yep.
Well, it's really sad that our time is over, but it's happy because that means I get to eat. So I want to thank you guys, Kimberly and Sean McVarish from Mac's Wood Fired Barbecue Food Truck. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Instagram. Check out your website.
Yeah, for sure.
Gift certificates? Do you have gifts?
Yeah.
You can do that too?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
if you want to feed someone, this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing awesome food. This is Ruth Hartunian-Allenbaugh, sadly, but happily also, signing off here on Good Company WILI.